Hey folks, on today's episode we're going to take a look at the EAA Witness 1911P. The P stands for Poly Commander. Now we've seen the big brother, the 5-inch, before. We reviewed it several months back. It got lots of questions and comments, and I've sold a bunch of them, but this is fairly new, right? The compact, and they have a subcompact. They have a 3-inch. This is a 4-inch guy, Commander size. Yes, it's in 45 cal. Yes, it's a bull barrel. Yes, it has an accessory rail. And let's get one thing out of the way right now. These grip panels, right? Even these grip screws are fake. They're part of the frame. You can see right there. They do not come off. You can't do anything with them. You can't change them. I messed that up in the first video when I reviewed the 5-inch. But this guy, it is what it is. So you better love this double diamond classic 1911 look, or be really good at stippling yourself with a wood burner or whatnot, because this guy, it is what it is. Now it has the exact same feel and function as a 1911. It's just half the weight, which is a really big deal if you're going to carry this on your waist every single day. It has Novak style sights, so you get 2 dots in the back and you get nothing up front. It's black, but they are dovetailed, so you can change them out at your pleasure. What else can I tell you about this guy? It has a standard safety. It has a standard mag release right here. You know, because it's polymer, they feel a little stiff, but they do break in after a while from what I've heard from customers. Has a standard slide stop, so really no frills there. It does have a skeletonized hammer. It has kind of a standard polymer trigger, by the way. Now I have heard that some of these models have all metal triggers, but this guy is definitely polymer on this one, which is no big deal. There's lots of guns out there that have a polymer trigger. The internals are steel, but this guy is not. Now the mainspring housing, it too is polymer. If you can get that to focus right there. So there it is. And of course you have a nice memory pad right on your grip safety, and you have a nice extended beaver tail, right? Nice and high. So really it is actually quite nice, and for the money you can't beat it. Yes, there are some custom polymer 1911s out there, and of course there's the Rock River one, but it's very expensive and there's a waiting period. So if you want to try kind of a hybrid, if you will, and there's a couple others out there that I'm forgetting, but if you want to try a hybrid, this is your guy right here, around 500 or so. This is definitely the way to go. It is really quite nice, actually. Like any 1911 that's on the lower scale, you'll have to break it in, right? There's really no way around that. You'll have to go put rounds downrange, and you'll need to, you know, you'll need to break her in. But other than that, it's a solid piece, and it's unique. It's different. It comes with one 8-round Mech-Gar mag. Does have an anti-tilt follower. It's got a base pad. So nothing special, nothing to write home about. To be honest with you, I'd sell this on eBay for a few bucks, and I'd buy Chip McCormick or Wilson Combat. That's all I buy. It comes with a useless gun lock. This one's a different useless gun lock, but it's useless. And then of course it comes with the instructions. So you do get a hard case, right? Nothing to write home about. It's actually a pretty thin, kind of chintzy gun case. It does have the ability for you to lock it up, but I don't know that I would trust this. It's pretty flimsy. But that being said, this is an entry-level 1911, and it has a bunch of features that you really don't find on 1911s in the $500 category. First of all, Commanders are kind of hard to find that are cheap. There are some out there, right? There's ATIs and there's American Classic, and a few others, but really, certainly none that are polymer like this. And of course you have the accessory rail, bull barrel, and you have decent sights, right, that you can swap out to whatever you want. So really not bad for 500 bucks. And I really think you ought to get out there and try one. Go to a range, see if you could rent one, and play with it. See if a buddy has one. Pick one up for yourself if you want. They're not that expensive, and I actually really like it. I think that you could do a lot worse for your money. Now, one other thing I want to show you, right, is that the mags do drop free. There is some complaints I have heard online that magazines coming out of this platform, probably because it's polymer and metal, they don't like to play well together, but as you can see, it pops right out. It's not that big of a deal. Certainly not on this model, and not on any of the ones that I've sold in the store. They all seem to work really well. Pros and cons, right? Pros, it's cheap. It's affordable, and you get really nice features like the light rail. That's a biggie, right? And of course the polymer, right? That's why you would buy this gun, and the weight savings you get with it. That's the ticket, right? It has all the other pros that a 1911 has. Fantastic ergonomics, fantastic, single action trigger pull. It's a 1911. If you don't like them, then you're gonna really hate this guy. But if you do like them and you want something a little bit different, and you also want something maybe you can beat up a little bit, here's your guy right here, right? Now, the cons. Well, obviously this is not a American-made gun. I wish it was, but it's not. And then secondly, it's gotta be proven, right? So unfortunately, you're probably gonna be a little bit of a guinea pig. Get out there and shoot the hell out of it and see what happens. Now, that being said, I've sold a lot of these. Not one person has brought them back and said, I don't like it, this is crap, or it broke, how do I do a warranty? None of that, right? This is it, right here. They seem to work, they seem to be in good shape, they seem to sell a lot. They're always either in stock or quickly out of stock at the distributors. So really, I don't know. I don't know. I think maybe this is worthy of you to put down your hard-earned cash and go play with it. Certainly as a gun that you can kind of beat up and carry every day, that's what this guy would really excel at because of its lightweight. So, as always, if you like these videos, please do me a huge favor. Like, share, comment, hit the little subscribe button if you hadn't, and the little bell icon. That would really help me out. And as always, be safe and be good.